mga establishments. Yan. Kasi unahin ba yung 12% na i-minus from the sale amount, and then we go to 20%.
Bago tayo magpatuloy, huwag kalimutang mag-subscribe sa aking channel. Thank you sa pag-click ng aking video. Good day po sa lahat ng mga nanonood. Sa mga bagong viewers at napadaan lang, by the way, I'm Titaeda. Welcome to my channel. Ang channel na maghahatid sa iyo ng dagdag kaalaman tungkol sa government services, bagong mga balita at informative videos na galing sa legit na resources. Mag-subscribe na para updated ka.
Presenting today an illustration or example of how the VAT and tax senior citizen and PW discounts are given. First, next slide, please. We have here the formula for computing the senior citizen or PWD discounts for groups. For example, it is total billing amount divided by the total number of customers, then multiply it by the senior citizen or the PWD. After that, you less the 25%. 12%, sorry, Your Honor. Then multiply it to 20% to get the total discount. Next slide, please. Next slide po. This is an example of a group illustration for a group with a senior citizen or PWD applying for the discount.
Halatang shakies ka.
Your Honor, random pizza place.
Okay.
So for example, we have a pizza worth 896 pesos inclusive of VAT. First is you divide the total amount to the number of customers, then multiply it to the number of senior citizen PWD. So for 896 divided by 4 times 1, you get 224 pesos for the share of the senior citizen or PWD. Next slide. Next slide, please. Thank you.
Roll mo lang. Kasi hindi siya page up, page down. Roll.
Then after that, you subtract the 12% VAT from the computed amount. So we have a formula for that. So the computed amount, you divide it by 1.12, 1.12. So you get the amount, which is amount net of VAT, the 200 pesos for the share of the senior citizen or PWD. Then after that, you multiply it to the 20% discount given to senior citizen and PWD to get the discount amount. Next slide, please. So this is the complete formula for to get the discount. So total billing amount less 12% VAT less discount. Then you get the amount payable with VAT exemption and discount. Next slide. Next slide, please. Then this is an illustration of a individualized purchase of a senior citizen. So instead, you directly, from the total amount, you directly less the 12% VAT to get the net amount. Then after that, you multiply it by 20% to get the discounted amount. Next slide, please. In this example, the 844.75 purchase of medicine will be divided to 1.12 to get the amount net of VAT. So that's 754.24. Then you multiply it by the 20% discount given to the senior citizen. So that's 100.85 as for the discount. Then next slide, please. Then this is the total computation for the individualized purchase. So selling price less of VAT to get the selling price net of VAT. then the PWD discount of 150 to get the total amount payable from 844.75 to 603.39. Next slide, please. And on the part of the business establishments, there are a few questions that basic questions that may be answered here. So, how does an establishment present the discount in the income statement? The income statement of the seller must reflect the discount not as a reduction of sales to arrive at the net sales, but as a deduction from its gross income. In this case, Your Honor, the establishment must present the actual amount of the selling the item or the actual amount of sale. Then you put the discount on the expenses or ordinary expenses, necessary and ordinary expenses as a deduction from the gross income, Your Honor. Next slide, please. Can the input tax be attributable to VAT exempt sales claimed as tax credit? Your Honor, no. The input tax attributable to the exempt sale shall not be allowed as input tax credit, but must be treated as a cost or an expense account by the seller. It is found in under RR number 7-2010, Your Honor. Next slide, please. As for the bookkeeping and invoicing requirement for the sales of SC and PWD, the business establishment giving sales discount is required to keep a separate book or a record of sales, which shall include, namely, the purchaser, valid ID or the PDAW ID for the PWD, gross sales, the discounts granted, the date of transaction, and invoice or OR number for every sale of transaction. That's it.
So did we gain or did we lose?
For
The government gained, no?
Your Honor,
Of course, because you did not pass on the input VAT. Buti na yung alam ng lahat. From all this exercise, the government gains. Para man alam ng lahat, hindi sinasabi na wala tayong tinatago.
yes, Your Honor,
Yes, the government gained because the input VAT was not. Ba't mo ko tinitingnan na masama?
Mr. Che, pwede magtanong doon sa computation.
Sige, BIR. First, let me congratulate for a very clear and also for being truthful. Now, for a more truthful
So,
question.
so ganun ba lahat ginagawa ng mga establishments? Yan. Kasi unahin ba yung 12% na i-minus from the sale amount, and then we go to 20%, which is
Dalang instance
bigger
na-
discount. Kapag halimbawa 32%, kasi di ba 20 plus 12 yung VAT, 20 yung discount, 32, multiply natin yan doon sa amount as compared doon sa sinabi nyong VAT muna bago yung 20% discount.
Your Honor, the discount given by the law is 20% net of VAT.
Pwede ba natin?
That's why we first remove the VAT if the transaction is a VAT transaction. If it's a already VAT exempt transaction, we directly multiply it to 20%. But the 20% is multiplied to the amount net of VAT, Your Honor. That's why we don't multiply directly the 32%. That's it. That's Your Honor.
So which is bigger discount.
Your Honor, if you multiply the 32% directly, it is bigger than the computed amount. However, Your Honor, the discounts given is only 20%, Your Honor.
After the VAT.
After the VAT. Thank you, Your Honor.
Well, para sa siyempre for the benefit of the senior citizen, mas maganda yung 32% outright na discount. Well, thank you, Mr. Chair.
Yes, to go.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I would just like to ask BIR, Anong tawag ninyo doon sa yung machine produce official receipts? Yung hindi
The
mano-mano?
POS, Your Honor.
POS?
POS.
Point of sale machine, Your Honor.
Naka-consider na ba doon sa system yung ganong computation sa lahat?
Yes, Your Honor. The system is integrated with the computation of the SC discount, PWD discount, Your Honor.
Bago po ba nagagamit nila yung POS machine na yan na validated ba, checked by BIR?
Yes, Your Honor. We verify that through the examiners, Your Honor, to check the machines, Your Honor.
Sigurado po kayo? Kagabi pa lang kasi ako kumain eh.
Yes, Your Honor. Because the POS requires to get a permit to operate from the BAR.
But Mr. Chair, you cannot be assured to this committee for the record na lahat ng ginagamit ng mga establishments ay na-check ninyo.
Baka biglang liko ka pumunta.
Kasi may dala kong resibo ngayon. Hindi ganun ang computation. Sinabihan ko na nga kagabi pero sinabihan ko lang kasi mga waiter lang naman yun.
Your Honor, the establishments using a POS are required to register it with the BIR. But with some of those who do not register it, Your Honor, we have a task force mainly to see to it and penalize the establishments that are not registering their POS to the BAR, Your Honor.
So you are indirectly telling this representation na you cannot be sure na lahat ng establishment ay na-check ninyo. Like any other government agency, no? Law enforcement agencies, mayroon tayong mga batas pero hindi nila nasisiguro na na-enforce nila. Would you admit that, Mr. Chair?
Your Honor, the Bureau seat Your Honor, as to the 100% 100% compliance from the registration, Your Honor. Actually, from time to time, the Bureau still catches some establishments without the registration. That's why we have the task force to pursue those who are not registered, Your Honor.
So, thank you for indirectly admitting, no? Pero nakikita ko yan, even sa Siargao, sa amin, no, ang daming establishments doon. Padalhan nyo ng ano, kasi kumakain din ako doon, nakikita ko na yung pinipresent dito, hindi po yun nangyayari. As a matter of fact, no, these establishments will not give you the discount kung hindi ka nagrereklamo. These establishments will not issue an official receipt kung hindi ka hihingi. So, I hope, no, BIR, kasi napakataas po yung percentage ng tax leakage natin. So, naawa na po ako sa chairman ng committee na to.
Siya.
Hanap ng paraan para madagdagan yung revenue natin, pero hindi naman na-enforce.
If sa tingin mo, natulungan ka ng video ko na ito, nakasave ka sa oras mo, you can click yung thanks button at any amount ay malaking help sa pag-grow ng channel ko. Yun lang po muna ang aking update. Sana ay nakatulong na dagdag kaalaman ang aking shinare today. Ang goal ng aking channel ay mag-create ng awareness. Kung ganitong mga topic ang gusto mo, panoorin mo ang mga videos ko na ito. Thanks for watching! Kung may kapamilya, kaibigan o kakilala sa tingin mo ay magiging interesado sa video, please share or tag sila sa comment section. At syempre, if nagustuhan mo ang video, i-like mo na ito at subscribe ka na din. As always, feel free to write your questions, comments, and opinions respectfully. And continue to be a blessing and stay safe.